Yes, it's me. I just chopped all my hair off. So, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And you can see we are not in the bowling alley, and there's good reason for that. No, I didn't get fired. No, I didn't quit. No, we didn't have to shut down because the lane machine wasn't working. For a long time, I've had problems with my back, but I've always kind of ignored it. It's hurt, it's gone away, it's hurt, it's gone away. Well, recently, I started having some really severe pains to the point that I couldn't walk. So I ended up having to go to the doctor, and they ended up doing some x-rays. And they found that I had degenerate disc disease, where basically my discs are deteriorating and everything in my back has just been rubbing together and rubbing itself away, and it has caused arthritis in my spine. And while everything is rubbing on each other, it's also rubbing on my sciatic nerve, so it's messing with my legs, both of them too, so they constantly hurt. And so I've had to step away from the bowling alley for a little bit because I have to take a break from doing anything like that. I'm supposed to be resting, which I've been doing pretty good at resting. It's hard to keep me still. It's hard to keep me in one spot to do something like that. I have to move. But basically, I wanted to just kind of make this video to let you guys know that there's probably going to be a gap in videos. If there's even going to be any more, I'm not too sure yet. I still have to go see a nerve specialist, and then I've got to go back to the doctor so we can kind of talk about what I need to do and what they're going to need to do. I guess one thing they're kind of looking at is possible steroid shots that might help some, but I'm gonna have to start working out and stuff, try to build more muscle around my back and my core and everything. It'll help hold me up. We're just trying to figure out where we're gonna go from after we figure out that. We're gonna see if they think I'm gonna be able to get back to work, which I would love to do so I can continue filming, or if worse comes to worse, I'm not gonna be able to do work like that anymore. Because I haven't found out yet, they haven't told me yet what stage my back is at. I guess there's different stages, and they said mine's pretty bad. So I don't know if that's all they're gonna say, if they don't know more, if they're just waiting until I go back and then they're gonna be like, here's the full scope of everything, go buy a wheelchair. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. But there's days that it's very difficult to walk, and I live in a 2-story house. My bedroom's upstairs and all my kids' rooms are upstairs. So I have to be up here no matter what. Even if I move to a room downstairs, I have to be upstairs, especially at night, to tuck all my kids in. And I can't just move them downstairs because there's 5 of them. I don't have 5 rooms downstairs. I don't have that many. But so now at this point, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I wanted to make this video, let you guys know, let you know that I'm not just dropping off from doing it. Physically, I can't. My wife also will not let me. If I could, if it wasn't for my wife, I probably would go keep doing it to the point that I was so severely injured that I probably couldn't walk. But thankfully, my wife kind of keeps me grounded, and she's really helping me out with this a lot. And that she's a smart woman, and she's right. I do need to rest some. I need to step back because not only do I do mechanic work at the bowling alley, but I also do handyman work on the side. And most of that is a lot of heavy lifting, bending, and crouching, and up and down ladders. And it's not easy on you, especially on your back when all your bones are like this. Basically, to describe it, what's been going on over the years, I'd have pain and the pain would go away, and I'd think, oh, it's better, because when I first went to the doctor for it, they said it was inflammation in my back and it was causing my disc to bulge out, which was pinching my nerve. The inflammation would go away, the disc will then bring itself back in, take itself off the nerve, and I was fine. Well, what's been happening along with that, I guess, is the pain that I've been feeling lately is basically my back is just sitting on itself instead of floating apart. It sets like this and it rubs, and that sciatic nerve is in there. So as it rubs, it wears away the bone, and then it becomes like this again. So then there's no more pain. Oh, cool. That nerve don't hurt no more. Everything's good. And then about a month or so later, carrying stuff, going up and down ladders, running, just walking, everything comes back down together and rubs together again. Now the pain has been getting so bad that like I physically became sick the other day because I hurt so bad. I've never hurt that bad. I didn't cry. I'm gonna tell you that now. I didn't cry, but I thought I was gonna throw up. It was crazy. I've never hurt that bad before. They also said there could be splintering that could start happening in my back, and I also have arthritis in my spine. So down towards the bottom of my spine, I guess everything going on has caused arthritis in there. So yeah, it's weird. The most comfortable thing for me to sit on is the 5-gallon bucket. Flip it upside down, sit on it. I can sit on that longer than I can my couch or my bed. My bed kills me. I sit in my bed for 5 minutes, lay in it for 5 minutes. When I get up, I can't walk. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy and it's scary, and it sucks because we've almost got the channel to 500 subscribers, and that was one of my biggest goals for it. Was I want to see if I can at least hit 500 subscribers. That was my main idea in the first place. Was I want to get a channel. Let's see if I can at least get it to 500. I'm not asking for millions. I just want to see if I can do it. And we're so close, and I was getting so excited. And it's like the closer we got, the more pain I started to become. I started to have, and we got to 450, and man, it really hit, and it's still the last couple days I have 1 to 2 subscribers join again, and I'm just like, man, these people are coming along now for some more content that I can't give them. So now I'm struggling with that. What should I do with that? Thought I'd make this video and maybe see if you guys could give me some advice, some ideas on some things that maybe we could do with this channel that I'm able to keep doing it, able to keep you guys, you know, indulged in it, and something to keep your guys' attention, because I really love making videos and I love the comments that I get, and it's been great. It's been super great. Everybody's been so respectful. Even if I can clearly tell if they don't agree with what I'm saying, you guys have been really respectful of it, and I appreciate that so much. It's better than the car community. I had a car channel for a little while, but those are so big and so saturated now that you've got to really be raking in some dough already to put out some really cool car content, because nobody wants to wait a month for me to get a carburetor, you know, a gasket kit, or some wheels, or some brakes. So I just kind of want some ideas, because I can do car content on this channel too, because it's in my garage and I'm going to be at home a lot of the time, unfortunately. But that's kind of slow right now too, because now money is going to be slow. So we have to kind of tighten things up, because I do have a family. I have a rather large family. I have 5 kids, and that's already, you know, if you have kids, and that's probably saying enough. But it's mainly because it's expensive to feed everybody, but everybody has to eat. Even if we have to not pay a certain bill a certain month, or miss the insurance payment, because we know we'll have more time to pay that than we will our water bill. And that part's kind of scaring me, because my wife, she does make good money. However, our bills are pretty sizely, if I could say. It's because, you know, our house is a little bigger than most, I guess, but we've lived in smaller homes, we've tried it, but there's so many of us, and we're on top of each other constantly, that it's very hard. But when we got this house, we was able to afford it perfectly fine, because she has her full-time job. I had my part-time at the bowling alley, but I was also doing handyman work on the side. That handyman work, that's gonna be the biggest loss, because I could work a full day working for somebody, full 8 hours, and I'll make what I'm gonna make at the bowling alley if I work full-time all week. But that's just because I've got more experience and skill in the handyman thing, and a lot of the people I do the work for, they don't have any of that experience. They don't have friends that have any of that experience. And a lot of it is installing shower bars in older people's homes, like older people that have had a lot of money, and they're trying to live out that money, so they need some shower bars so they don't fall down. So I've done a lot of those, but now at the point I can't do any of that now. That stuff pays great, so that's a pretty good chunk that's being severed off, like the disc in my back. But anyways, guys, I don't know, I'm not mad about the situation. I'm not gonna cry about it, of course. I thought about crying the other night. I was in so much pain, but I didn't cry. Just no, I didn't. I just felt nauseous and thought I was gonna throw up. I've never been in that kind of pain, but it's just trying to, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out now what to do. I'm a tad bit lost, because I want to keep this channel going, but I need, at the same time, I need an income like almost immediately, which I've got a little bit of a side thing that could possibly start bringing in more revenue, because I'll be at home more, I'll have more time to focus on it, and that's with the laser engraver, which you guys have probably seen in some of my shorts or a video, I don't know. But like that split happen sign that I made, I used my laser engraver, and like I made like that. I made some coasters, some Jeep style coasters. Show these to you. Oh boy, and they're tough though. Take it out, play with it. Put them on Facebook, and within 10 minutes I had them sold. So I gotta drop those off. So I'm kind of hoping maybe that could be something, and I might go ahead and start doing bowling stuff. Maybe that's something I can do with the channel for a while. It could be like a road to recovery, and just kind of the updates on where we're at, if I'm gonna make it back to there or if not, and then I can just create some cool bowling stuff possibly, and then maybe go to other bowling centers, some type of bowling content. I don't know, but if you guys could give me some advice on, something I could possibly do with this channel for now while we're kind of waiting to see where we're at, because I can't climb up and down the ladders on the machines. I can't bend over to fix pin jams. I can't bend into machines. I can't lift anything heavy, so I can't run lanes. So virtually useless. And they're not firing me. They want to see too where things go, because they really want me to be there, and I really want to be there. But I've got to prepare for worst case scenario, because if worst case scenario happens, worst case scenario will take things around home and make them even worse, because we're going to start having things cut off. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to my kids. So we're really trying to find something. And a lot of people say, well, why don't you just go find just a regular job that you can do that is less manual. It's no manual labor. That's a great idea. I would love to do that. And I've tried that before. The only issue with that is the job my wife works, she needs to be there. She has to be there at a certain time, and she has to stay until a certain time. It's very important that she is there. She's a director of a place, and she's over everybody, and she has to be there. So it's been kind of me that I'll take the kids to school. I'll take the young one to daycare. Sometimes she will because it's not far from her work. But I pick them up and everything. And if there's doctor's appointment, I take them to the doctor's appointment because it's just easier for me to do that because for the most part, I have been self-employed, but my self-employment has been my handyman work, and I can make my own schedule. I can work around things. If one of the kids gets sick, cool. I can finish up what I'm doing. I can pack up and I can leave that job if I need to. I can postpone things. I can push things back. I make my own schedule, and it worked. It worked well. So that's just what we've been doing, and the bowling center needed help. And I explained to them, here's my situation. If you guys can work around it, you can be flexible, we can make it work. And they did. So I've been working with them, they've been working with me, and it's been great. If there's something comes up and I have to leave, there's always somebody that can come and fill in for me until somebody else can get there, or they can just fill in for the rest of the day or the night. Working at a regular job, that's hard to do because if I'm like, hey, this kid's sick, I gotta go take care of that, I gotta go pick them up, or their school's closing early due to this or that, or my youngest daycare is closed, so I have to have her, and that kind of stuff does come up a lot, especially when you have 5 kids. There's something always going on, and the school they go to is closed for any kind of holiday that you could possibly think of. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of ones that they've made up that they close for and nobody asks any questions. So a job like that, it's kind of tough. I would, but it's very tough to do, and also to have time to be able to manage the house, because 7 people living in a house, it can come pretty chaotic, It get crazy real fast. It's nuts. It's a bunch of women that live in my house and then me. That's it for this. This isn't like a, oh, woe is me kind of video, or feel bad for me, send me money to my Cash App to craft a lot. Or my Venmo. I don't remember my Venmo. But this isn't one of them videos. I just want to let you guys know because I genuinely enjoy making these videos, and I genuinely enjoy the community that I have that's following behind me, because you guys have been super cool and super respectful, and I couldn't ask for a better audience of people, because you guys are definitely way more chill than the car community. Those guys will blast you for everything and be really, really freaking mean about it. You guys, you could disagree with something and but you do it in a really nice, helping way. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that. I really, really appreciate you guys that follow me. We're almost to 500 subscribers. Maybe we'll still hit it. I don't know. I don't know what to do for my next actual video. So guys, just give me some ideas if you could, or if all you wanted was that bowling content, then you're gonna have to, I guess, respectfully move on, which I hope you don't. I hope you guys stay. I hope you guys maybe give me some cool ideas, and I start it, and then everyone's like, oh man, that's even better, and then maybe I can just earn an income off that, and I don't know. Guys, so that's gonna wrap up this video. That's just kind of a little video of what's going on, and I'm sorry, yeah, we won't see any bowling content for a little while possibly. Just like, subscribe, comment, give me some ideas of what we should do, because good chance I'm gonna be down for a while, because I still hurt. I'm upstairs right now. I don't want to go downstairs because it's a struggle, but at some point I have to go down there and let my dog outside. So there we go. Well, I'm gonna go try to figure out what I'm gonna do in life and do some more dishes. See you guys later. This is where you roll the credits.